Hello! Today is a book summary about The Speed of Trust by Stephen M.R. Covey, together with Rebecca. Trust makes everything better for us in life and speeds life up. For example, when you think back about 9/11 in America, before that, it took 30 minutes to go through security check in America. Afterwards, it took 1.5 hours. They increased the security checks, increased the amount of people who needed to check, increased security machines. So it took longer and it was more expensive. So this shows directly how not having trust costs us more time and more money. What is really crucial, 4 points that the author says in this book, is that we cultivate trust in ourselves. And the way we can do that is, first, building integrity, being honest with yourself and sticking to your values and your principles. For example, when you say you will get up in the morning by 6, that you will actually get up by 6. Because if you don't, then after some time you don't even trust yourself anymore that you do what you said you will do. Second is intend positive motives. Whatever you do, try to have a positive motive and question them. For example, question when you listen to somebody and ask yourself, do I really listen to that person or do I just listen so that I can win the argument? Third is capability, meaning developing abilities that create confidence in yourself. When you want to have trust in yourself, you need to be confident in yourself. So children, for example, when they learn from a small age on playing an instrument, then it shows later on that they are much more confident in themselves and they are trusting themselves more and others more. And we as adults, we can do the same. We can keep learning in an area, for example, that is in our interest. We can read books and news and articles or develop a new skill, or we develop exactly a skill where we feel insecure or we feel we're not very smart, we don't have really knowledge about this. You can keep learning about this topic and you develop confidence in yourself. And the fourth one is keeping track of your promises to yourself. For example, when you say you will do 3 times a week sport, keep track your results. Write it down if you actually did that. FedEx, for example, in America is known that they deliver overnight, and because they have really done this all the time, they're tracking themselves and they did a good job. Now they're very known for being trustworthy, that they deliver overnight and they track themselves, and now others trust them and the company trusts them also. So this is how you can improve your self-trust, and people will also trust you more if you stick to these 4 principles. So the 4 principles was integrity, being honest with yourself, stick to your own values and principle, intend, have positive motives, develop skills and abilities that help you gain confidence, track your result. And you will see that your life will actually improve in your relationships when you stick to those principles. One last point is, when you lose trust in yourself or in others, it can be actually rebuilt and recreated. For example, when you lend your car to a friend and say, okay, you can have it, but don't overspeed, and they come back with a speeding ticket, then you lost trust in the first place. But if that person shows that they learned their lesson and they're working hard to pay off that speeding ticket, then you can start to step by step give them trust again. So this is how trust is being rebuilt. So I hope you remember these 4 principles and they were a little bit useful for you.